Welcome back to the most listened to real estate and mortgage show in Central Florida,
In the
Florida, in the world, in the universe, out there streaming on the airwaves, giving you all of your mortgage and real estate news. And this short segment, I want to jump into something, Bruce. We're talking about buy. I've never met a poor landlord.
No, I've never met one.
I've met some people that they weren't handling the properties quite right. I could get them some more rent. I could help them in management. But I just love hearing stories. I just met a young lady. She's young at heart, 85.
Okay.
18 properties.
Wow.
And so legacy she's leaving for her kids, all owned outright. And when I helped her analyze the portfolio, she just can't keep up with all of them. I'm going to help her manage the property. She's worried about my management fee, but I looked at her rents. They were 50-60% of what they should be.
Oh boy.
And there's, you want to be nice, donate money at church, but
I agree with
it's
that.
A business, and I
have a good charity.
I run management. And you don't be charitable with the tenant, because once you do it once, they're going to keep asking and asking. So
you're going down a rabbit hole.
But checking out, I just love seeing stories of that. Gentleman owns, 8 properties plus a bunch of land and chopping it up for subdivisions. I love hearing these stories. Real estate, I think it's real estate and car dealers. Number one, I mean, that's the most business that makes most millionaires in America.
It probably does.
So
I've never met somebody that's poor that owns a dealership. That's for sure.
And it's just, or owns a bunch of real estate, unless they're over leveraged, but there's always a balance.
I'm curious to know what this lady did for a living during her life.
I will get to know that. And she just started picking them up like 30, 40 years ago.
Because, it's funny because I was talking to a client yesterday and she's works for Seminole County School. She doesn't make a lot of money, under 40,000, under 40,000. I believe she went into contract possibly yesterday. I haven't seen the contract just yet, but it was a $200,000 house.
They're out there.
But she's like, Bruce, can you show me how I can continue to buy more and more properties? So she's coming to our next Leapfrog class. But I have taken people that have moderate to even low income and help them produce multiple properties so that they will retire much wealthier than they would have by being a renter or only owning one house.
Yeah. August 30th, 6:30 p.m. We're doing that at Friendly Confines in Metro West. We'll teach you everything we've learned and how not to do it, how to do it right, how not to do what we did. Sometimes I've made plenty of mistakes when it comes to rental properties. But right now, what I want to impress upon people is buy more. Now's the time to look, because I'm getting multiple offers. I got some listings we're going to talk about next segment. I'm going to get multiple offers on them. A couple of them at 700,000 in hot neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And it's just next year, let's say rates settle down, low 6s, high 5s, low 5s, wherever we get, and the economy's doing better. Hopefully, cross your fingers and toes. We get a good administration in there, and the Trumpster gets back in, because Sleepy is just not cutting it. All their crazy rules and regulations. Imagine if gas went down some, and the grocery store. I walked out of Publix with 4 bags of groceries the other day. It was like $80. I'm like, there was no meat in the bags. I'm like, what did I buy? So it's just crazy when the economy settles down and starts booming, as America can do, and we stop worrying about crazy things that they worry about in this administration. Real estate's going to take off again.
Oh, sure it will.
And we're gonna do better. Let's say
we already know if you look at history, Cleve, we already know that when rates drop, you're going to see massive appreciation again.
Yeah.
And what doubles down on that is that there still isn't enough inventory. Listen, our inventory situation is not going to.
And this is
better.
Nationwide. This is nationwide. Yeah.
But it's not going to get better when rates drop. And my prediction, you can listen to me, all my listeners, I believe that the rates they'll start coming down mid-year next year, but not enough to refi. The refi boom's going to come the end of 2024, early 2025. That's going to be the refi boom. But you don't want to wait for that to happen. Right?
So call me
at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. Register for our Leapfrog class right now. It's a small room. There's only like 15 people allowed.
No, Friendly Confines is big. We got the big meeting room.
Oh, do we?
When
you say big, you might meet
30, 40 people.
Okay,
so we've had, our other meeting places, we had to chop it off. So Cleve Loveland, 407-352-8118. Love to help you out.
Yep. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Don't go anywhere.